we'll go over today's patch notes, and then we're gonna see the new cards, or not new cards, the updated cards tomorrow. And from reading this, there's some nerf. Oh, there's some stuff that wasn't on the preview that made it into the adjustments. We're kicking it off with Varus, who now levels up easily, which is kind of terrifying because his level up kind of is insane. If you get him to level 2, he's scary, in my opinion. We're lowering his level up requirements to give him more opportunities to shoot his shot. They want him to shoot a shot, chat. I feel like by the time Varus is leveled, the opponent is just like so good that like they just have overwhelm Pantheon, because it's targeted been 5 times and I just lose to a bunch of overwhelm swing, and then I play something to kind of keep myself alive, and then they're like, haha, Varus, they just do more targeting. Varus kind of scares me. Jinx level 2, struggled to be competitive for some time. Stop trying. She now creates her first super mega death rocket on level up. Cannot create another that turn. She should be able to create another that turn. Just the 2 that turn is nice. That's chat. Wait, Ghost, you don't like this? If you don't like the buff, I'm sorry. Interesting idea. Would have to find a way that it doesn't create 2. My bad. My bad, guys. I'm sorry Jinx didn't get what you wanted. Although, to be fair, I'm glad it's not just like +1 HP. Like, that's, a lot of people were saying on Twitter that it's just gonna be she's gonna be 5, it's +1 HP, and I was like, please don't let it just be a stat buff. Like, give her something else. Now she gets a rocket instead of just like, you have no cards and you don't get to do anything, and then the next round you draw 2, and then you play those 2, and it's more rockets, and you know, good against aggro only. It's good against anything with a 1 health unit, you know? It's a start. We're bringing Jinx back into the mix of things. I am going to play her. It's gonna happen. 12 damage? Okay, so he goes from needing to see 15, or having dealt 15, to 12. It's a more easy target for him to hit. Drains 2 minimum, so her level up won't fizzle. We don't want leveling up your champion to feel like a downside when we can avoid it. With that in mind, we're giving leveled up Gwen's snip a minimum of damage of 2 to make sure she'll always at least take a little off the top, even when being stunned. So it's still not going to do the full damage, but it'll at least be 2. So snip, snip, snip stays no matter what. This is how it should have been the entire time, right? I remember when we were raging about this, or I guess it was mostly me. I guess we'll see the rest of the buffs later. Nerf Seraphine. 9? Some people were guessing 8, but 9? Wow. I wasn't expecting it to go to 9. I was not mentally prepared for that to jump that much. She costs 5. That's it. If Seraphine is getting nerfed. Okay, fine. 5 costs, but it's still the same pool, and it's still 2 costs. I was expecting, I don't know what I expected. Maybe for the round? I don't know. What if you get a 5 cost and set its cost to 2 for that round, and then like the next round it goes back to normal cost, so it incentivizes you to play it then? Fan club president stood out as the loudest offender, but she only went up by 1 cost? Because you can't change it. You can't be like, oh, set it to 3 costs, because that doesn't help Seraphine, and she might as well not be a Seraphine fan if she doesn't help Seraphine. But like, what if it's 2 costs for the round, right? And then she doesn't help Seraphine, and she was still 4 costs. Tumble's now 4 costs. We're tweaking level 2 Vayne cost reductions to ensure Vayne still packs a punch. Reduce the cost of Tumble by 3. Reduce the cost to 0. I don't know if this is a big enough change, to be honest. Turn whatever Vayne comes down, you kill her that turn, they have a 4-cost tumble that doesn't get discounted. But if you don't remove Vayne, I wasn't prepared for Vayne's change to be in... I mean, I guess I probably should have seen that. I wasn't prepared for that. I don't know, I thought it was some other scenario that was like already happening in the game with Vayne. Cast 10? I have no attachment to Lee Sin. This is fine. The introduction of equipment and tools like TELLSTONES and cultist spells targeting allies and spamming spells has become easier than ever. We're increasing the numbers on some of the biggest benefactors to compensate for their new toys. I don't see a lot of Lee Sin. I don't know if this is going to be like a turn later, countdowns to 9. I'd love that. Make them 10. Delay. Make them count down 10. Just add more. Just keep pushing it higher. I'm not really a fan of when Akshan does the Akshan things that Akshan wants to do. So he's keeping Overwhelm? Chat! I was so sad that they were gonna revert him! While we're happy with Swain's new overwhelming gameplay, brought by his patch... Oh, that was in one... That was in 3.16? Wait, really? I don't remember it being that far. We want to tap back his power to make blocking him or not a little less painful. I'm really happy that Swain keeps overwhelmed. I don't even mind that he goes down to 3 and 4. I'm not mad at that. This is a nice change. This is a nice change in my opinion. Oh, it's healing potion and... Oh, they're both switching out. What? What? So, healing potion and homecoming are being removed from Ionian Tellstones for gruesome theater and ritual of renewal. Gruesome theater is recall unit with 3 or less health. What's the other one? Ritual? 4 mana slow, heal an ally or your nexus 4. Draw 1. That I personally have no attachments to Ionian Tellstones. You don't get to recall 2 things, and it has conditions of has to be 3 or less health. 3 mana do nothing. I think Tellstones is kind of dead. Gruesome can get nopified. It can get nopified. It can get you just buff out of it. Oh, this is the last time we'll see it in this. Sheesh. So it's no longer like this was 2 mana, but now it's 5 mana heal and 3 mana recall, less value recall. Oh my gosh. It's focus speed now? I like that. I thought it was gonna go to fast, but focus is basically kind of similar. A little, yeah. I'm not mad at this. I like this change. It's still like the fast speed on their own terms, so they can play it and like not pass priority over. But also, you're like, oh dang, they have a elusive blocker for my elusive. You can just open attack and not get burst blocked by him. I like that. Sorry, Tariq. Chat! Is this no barrier too? Demasia's 2 primary rally spells have been meta forces since before Garen learned how to use a sword. I am not a fan. +1/+1 is gone. I discard. The 1/1 did nothing. But the 1/1 was like the only benefit of having, like, why would you play rally over rally? Well, I mean, now this is like 5 cost, but like, why wouldn't you take barrier over just the plus? I mean, unless you wanted to +1/+1 with Tariq. But just, I'm sad for rally. I don't even really use rally and I'm sad for rally. This is 5 cost. Fun fact, what's her name can get this. What's her name can get this and it could be 2 costs. I feel like that opens President up into more decks where like you will want 5 cost cards. Curse did nothing wrong. Players have been able to combine Curse of Tomb, sometimes more than one, with Overwhelm to produce huge Nexus damage. So they're increasing the cost of it. Well, it hasn't crushed win rates yet. We want to preemptively increase the cost for long-term game health. A lot of people were saying it's a preemptive change. I like that this has 1 health. Could often come down turn 1 and create a threat that simply ran away with the game. Literally. I've never seen a more accurate sentence. I've never seen one. She's going down to 0 attack! First off, this is not the right card. Ionia's Finest Fisher has done a great job of enabling different equipment synergies. Her presence across most Noxan and Ionian decks has officially gone too far. I can't with the puns. We're lowering her power to decrease her. Interesting. Interesting. You know what I find to be more of a problem than the Hookmaster is the one that forges the equipment. The 4 cost. Although I am a fan of this change. Variety buffs. This used to create a Yordle. Now it summons a Yordle. Grant other allied Yordle. Grant all Yordles. More Yordles. Redesign. Both of them redesigned. What? 3 costs. I don't know what they were before. 3 costs 2/2 when I'm summoned. Grant me +1/+1 for each Yordle ally. And then this one is 1 cost 0/2 when I'm summoned. When you summon another ally, give me +2 for this round. Swole Scout used to be a 4 cost when I'm summoned. If you've added 2+ cards in this hand, grant me +1 and elusive. So he went down 2 costs. No, he went down 1 cost, went down 1 stat, but is +1/+1 for each ally now. Interesting. No longer able to get elusive, although no one played it anyways. When I'm summoned, if you've added 2+ cards to your hand, so it's no longer adding cards to your hand, and it's now with like the allies you bring to it. Chat! Deal 4 to an enemy if it has 0 power, otherwise frostbite it. Is now still slow speed, but it no longer costs 2, it's 1 cost. Not gonna lie, I don't know if that's enough. Less attack but more health. So it no longer dies to Mystic Shot, now dies to Quietus. So this has 1 more health and 1 less attack now. Probably won't play it. I'm just being honest. 6 damage for 6 mana. Nice little boost up. Yep. Have been prevalent in the metagame. Some more expensive spells have struggled to find their mark. We're adding some potency to these single target removal options to make sure you're getting the right bang for your buck. What? 7 mana slow Targon just random heal. What? Obliterate a unit or landmark, and it also now heals your Nexus 3. I'm personally hurt by this because I don't want Targon to have more health. Countdown 12 to 11. I have nothing good to say about that card. Change it from 2/4 to 3/5. Ooh. More stats. 2 costs, 2/2 play, grant an ally in hand challenger. Give an ally challenger this round. So he went down in cost. I think it's a good change. He went down in cost, but like, so before you play him turn 3 and you give somebody challenger that round, but now you play him turn 2 and you grant something in hand, right? Am I reading? Grant an ally in hand challenger. So you're still getting that turn 3 challenger, but now it's granted. I'm a fan. I like that. 1/1, it can no longer die, chat! Chat! No, the fact that he can no longer die is... this is how I feel a bit base-wise. This is how he should have been. Like, you spending 9 mana for a silence to kill you. Safety Inspector is less cost, less stats. Start round with an inspection passed in hand. He was 6/6/6, now he's 5/5/5. He's no longer El Diablo, and destroy an allied landmark to deal 3 to anything. Editor's note, dot, +5/+5. 5 mana, +5/+5. I actually like this though. I like this. I'm gonna play Santa Brom and Bone Club, and my life is gonna be perfect and happy and wonderful, and that's all I need. That's all I need. Maybe you play it and remove 1 card that you really want to see gone. This is 4 costs, 1 less health. Fearsome Nightfall, grant me +1 for each time we've activated Nightfall this game. By turn 4, you could do 2, 3 Nightfalls. So it could be 6/4. by turn 4. And he has less health, but it's grants. I like Nightfall. We'll try this. When you're building a deck around 1-drops, dropping 1 turn earlier can be pretty critical. Grant allies everywhere +1/+1. Sheesh! So it costs less. It's half cost. Create a copy now costs 4. First time I'm equipped, create a 4-cost copy of me in hand, granted the equipment stats. So you play this. It's a copy, so the copy will create one when you put an equipment on it, and then you just scale. You just have to get to 8 one time, and then from there, you just keep forging and buffing, and you have a massive unit. If you manage to somehow get there, it's good. The problem is you have to manage to get there. This is at least turn 9 value. No self-damage on equip. You know what I love about this is the fact that I can play this in path and it's no longer gonna damage my nexus. This could be a 0-cost 4/3 for Death of Homecoming. Voidseeker can now hit champions. Voidseeker deal 1 to a follower. If you've evolved, deal 3 to a unit instead. While Kaisa has seen a good deal of play since her release, Voidseeker never found his way into any of the evolved decks because of its restrictive nature. Now it can develop into a serious removal spell once your keywords are online. I don't want to see more evolve. I don't want to. Evolve hurts my feelings. Bandle Tellstones. The Keeper's Verdict is now Electro Harpoon. Funnily enough, I know what the harpoon is. I have no idea. Is Keeper's Verdict the buff? No. Why would it be the buff? Keeper's Verdict is Poppy? So we're keeping this. We're keeping this. We're getting rid of this for the deal 2 to a unit and deal 2 to an enemy. I've never used this. I mean, I don't use Tellstones to begin with. I need to branch out in this game, guys. I need to do other things, but I've never used this. This should be switched out. I don't even play Ari. Chat. What the heck? It's so pretty. Look at the little foxes. Oh no. Look at them. They're just running around. They're so cute. And then the little fire bro. Oh my gosh. And then this is Evelyn. I want another Spirit Blossom event. She's so pretty. Chat. Chat. Look how many there are. Chat. Is this Kindred? This one is Kindred. This is so nice. I'm so excited. Discovering more. No, stop it. It's so cute. Teemo? We're getting Tito? What is this? Yasuo? Master Yi? Chat. Master Yi with no buffs but new skin. This is so nice. Is this only art change? It's only this. I want this to be a level up. I want his level up to be blue instead of the green. Oh my gosh. Chat. Tito with the rice. Chat. You wanted to do rice bowl? This is so cute. Teemo is finally getting a buff. I mean a skin. Yo. Chat. Now this is Yasuo. Chat. It's so good. It looks so good. I need them all. I don't play anything. Is that Yone? He looks kind of different. Yone Ghost. Thirst Trap Yasuo. Wait. Oh yeah. Updated champion skins. These 2 skins have already been released, but we've decided to spruce them up and provide new level up animations. Oh nice. This is what I keep seeing everywhere. Nice. Yone no mask, yeah. Yeah. Unique level up, unique level up. So all these are just art, no unique level ups. Are we having another Spirit Blossom event? No, there's no event. Just... Nice. Good job, guys. I am a sucker for these skins, yo. Like, y'all don't even know. I don't even play these people. Like, excuse me? Excuse me? Who told her? Who told her she could do this? I'm pretty excited. I apologize to anybody who wanted Jinx to have a different buff. I feel as though I'm personally responsible for what she got. And I'm sorry. My bad. I like it though. I'm happy with her. I'm excited for tomorrow.